Six of Swords. The King of Swords. The Empress. And the Three of Swords. Let's go. There is a very specific energy surrounding this reading. The first thing that I feel is movement, a departure, a soul quietly leaving a place that it once believed was sacred. The Six of Swords appears, and this is not simply about moving away from something that is physical. See all the children on that boat? This is the energy of crossing a threshold after discovering that the place you once sought answers from was not giving you the truth you were promised. There are people in the collective who have been waking up to something they cannot unsee, a pattern, a manipulation, a hidden agenda, a system that looked beautiful on the outside but felt strangely empty underneath. Something that spoke of love, light, and awakening, yet left you feeling smaller, more dependent, more disconnected from your own inner knowing. And your soul began whispering, something here is not right. The Six of Swords is the ancient crossing. In esoteric teachings, water represents the emotional body, the subconscious, the realm of hidden memories and unseen forces. This card shows a journey away from mental confusion and towards clarity. But what many people do not realize is the hardest part of leaving an illusion is not walking away. It's accepting that what you believed was never what you thought it was. That is the grief. That is the Three of Swords waiting at the end of this reading. Now the King of Swords enters. Where are you, King? And this is where the energy becomes cold. This represents a powerful mind, a person, institution, or belief system that presents itself as the ultimate authority, the one who speaks with certainty, the one who claims to understand the hidden laws of existence, the one who says, do not question, trust the wisdom above you. But the highest form of spiritual wisdom does not fear questions. Truth does not need to imprison the mind. Truth expands it. This card asks the collective who gave away their inner authority because someone else appeared to have all the answers. There is a warning here about giving your power away to anyone who claims they can access something within you that you cannot access within yourself. Your intuition is not beneath another person's knowledge. Your soul is not waiting for permission to awaken. The greatest teachers throughout history did not create followers. They created people who could think for themselves. They created people who could feel and discover for themselves. And when the Empress shows up, this is where the reading becomes deeper. The Empress is not only abundance, she is creation. She is the original feminine force, the connection to earth, the body, the natural rhythm of life. The ancient wisdom that existed before systems, before titles, before anyone claimed ownership over the sacred. There is something in this card about returning to what is natural, returning to your own inner temple, returning to the part of yourself that knew before you were told what to believe. Some of you may have been feeling disconnected from yourself. You may have noticed that the more you searched outside of yourself, the further away you felt from peace. You may have chased answers, teachings, signs, rituals, confirmations. But something inside kept saying, come back. Come back to your body. Come back to your intuition. Come back to the quiet voice that existed before the noise. And then comes the Three of Swords. The heart wound, the revelation, the moment where illusion breaks. This is not a comfortable card, but it is a freeing one, because sometimes the greatest heartbreak is not losing something. It's discovering that what you were holding on to was never truly aligned with your soul. There are people in this collective who are grieving a belief, a person, a community, a version of themselves, a dream they built their identity around. And this card says, allow the grief. Do not rush past it. The broken heart is not the end of the story. It is where the light enters. I keep receiving the image of a door opening after a long, long corridor. They represent manifestation, the unseen becoming seen, the vision becoming reality. the dream becoming the foundation. Pay attention if you have been seeing the moon, as this represents your intuition, hidden knowledge, dreams. If you have been seeing keys, this is access to new opportunities. Owls, seeing beyond the illusion. Trees, lots of different types of trees, grounding, growth, and roots forming. You may have been seeing 1111 or 444, you. You may also notice an old idea returning, a forgotten dream, a conversation resurfacing, a person from your past appearing very unexpectedly. Not everything returning is meant to be reclaimed. Sometimes something returns so you can finally see it differently. The feeling around this reading is that someone has been preparing quietly. They may not have realized how much they've changed. They may still see themselves as the person who was waiting, healing, searching, or hoping. But that energy has completely shifted. The Emperor does not ask for permission. The Emperor recognizes readiness. Spirit is asking you to stop looking outside of yourself for the confirmation you have already received within. The answer has been appearing in your intuition, and the next step has been waiting for your courage. The door has been there. You have simply been deciding whether you are ready to walk through it. There's a movie attached to this energy, and it is The Matrix. The awakening of seeing beyond the illusion, recognizing a hidden truth, and stepping into reality that was always waiting. The final message is this. The High Priestess says, trust what you know. The Four of Cups says, do not miss what is being offered because you are focused on what is lost. And the Emperor says, now it's time to build. The next chapter does not begin when everything becomes perfect. It begins when you decide that you are ready in the highest light.